8 in the morning. I'm on my way to Washington, D.C. Hopefully we can put this bullshit to bed. As you can imagine, it's extremely obnoxious that I've been having to deal with this for this long. So, this video is going to be primarily focused on the finance that these people are literally just trying to sweep under the rug. Look, Andy, you can't sweep $300 to $900 million under the rug, boss. There's no way to do that. The IRS is working on my side here, okay? Like, the amount of work that I've done in, like, just 5 years is insanity, dude. Alright, so we need to talk more about back when I was trying to get financial help and y'all have kept throwing me under the bus and fucking giving me charges and shit. I worked for the CIA then, dude. You fucking assholes didn't even know. You guys were too busy worried about trying to paint me as some mental health subject so you could get free ass money. Y'all didn't fucking give a fucking shit's piss in the wind of rehabilitating me. Rehabilitating me means you would lose a client. You need my free ass fucking Medicare money to pay for the rent and hospital bills, I guess, on your hospital. And like, no offense, dude, but like, you just keep making that shit up. Like, and it's basically torture. Especially after, I mean, dude, you're over here like COVID-19, blah, 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 blah. Dude, no one believes any of that shit for a minute. No one believes that the Democrats won the election. No one believes that John McAfee killed himself. Like, these are just like textbook examples of like corrupt-ass government. And I don't know what to tell you other than the fact that like the money is very real, and how we interact and deal with it may not be available for you to see right away, but it's definitely there. And if you look at it from my perspective, I play long game, okay? I usually don't stick my neck into something unless I can get something out of it for the people who are involved. And when it comes to the money, there's a lot of things you don't know because you're not a Fed. You're a state wannabe. Alright? And like, the shit I've studied, I've literally studied for like 20 hours a day for 10 years, dude. I mean, the shit I've had to go through would just blow your mind. While I was trying to fight y'all, I was also having to deal with a fucking host of other bullshit in other states y'all don't even know about. California fraud, Texas fraud, Kentucky fraud, Florida fraud. I mean, every time I turned around, somebody was calling me because of a crypto locker. Somebody was calling me because of, you know, a virus. Somebody was calling me because they needed me to do this or do that. My LinkedIn is literally littered with like 1 million messages from people who have looked to hire me or ask me to do something or look for expertise or try to offer their services in some way or another. And after a while, you know, you start looking through the available opportunity, and the amount of opportunity is just insane. Everybody from here to Tokyo wants me to help them do something. And like, I gotta pick from the list of what I think would be the best related to my expertise, which is blockchain engineering. How did I even know? How did we even get in this blockchain shit, Andy? I mean, I was buying Bitcoin when it was like $20, dude. Not very much at that point, because, I mean, I was broke. You also, people need to understand is that in Kentucky, the quality of life and the quality of financial opportunities is dick. There's nothing. There's zilch. Not a thing. And, like, along the path of trying to build basically a data center of my own, I found ones that had already been created by people who were very intelligent and like knew what they were doing, and they all worked in the military-industrial complex. They were all colonels or or construction experts for the Army. You know, it's any wonder that, you know, it's funny that the reason that KSP didn't go through my car is because my car's registered to Colorado. Why the fuck do you think I would ever register it in Kentucky? First of all, during that whole COVID shit, all the government buildings were shut down. There was no fucking way to fucking get inside anyway. I couldn't even do basic bullshit paperwork for my businesses and the people that run them and the people who asked me to help them do shit. I couldn't do a damn thing, dude. Everything was off. Everything was closed. I drove to the fucking buildings that I used to work inside every single day for the Department of Transportation almost. Because I have to have Department of Transportation access to move vehicles. Vehicles are money. What do these people are acting like I don't have any money. They're fucking full of shit. Andy's little bitch-ass KSP walked right into my office in my house, stole literally everything that looked like it was worth money, and then they left hundreds of other computers. They took my main computers, the ones that were worth the most money, they left everything else. I'm sitting here thinking like, wow, I could have had one of those Dells in there and it could be like a fucking, my main, and you didn't even know it. Or I could have just had a backup of everything and that shit was just bait. I mean, the investigation on Andy Bashir and all that shit, that just sprung up because he's a dumbass. There were way more investigations going on shit that was completely unrelated to his dumb ass. He's a dumbass, dude. Nobody gets involved with the fucking feds from the state and tries to fucking shit on somebody when they're literally calling them for like weeks over money that you owed me. It's like, dude, what the fuck did you expect me to do? Just freeze to death and die? I literally almost did. That's why I was calling you mad. And so instead of just going down to the fucking office building where my money was that the feds sent you to send to me, y'all just kept making up a bunch of bullshit cockamamie lies. You're like, oh yeah, the guy who's applying for a job here, that's gotta be the guy who's fucking cyber attacking us. No, dude, let me explain something to you, okay? Any fucking 12-year-old Cambodian kid with a fucking MacBook Pro from 2013 could have knocked that bullshit offline. Alright? It's not hard. Like, y'all are like trying to paint me as like, oh, he knows a lot about hacking and fuck. You're painting me as the guy you say I'm not, dude. How the fuck do you think I got in the fucking CIA in the first place? Dude, they ask you to join. You don't ask them to join. I filled out a job app for fun just when I was like in high school or whatever, but they didn't approach me until 14. And it wasn't for any other reason other than mission critical access to basically top secret technology to aid in the manufacturing of my data center. It's not even that glorious. It's boring. It's over glorified fucking filing cabinets for the internet. I don't understand why you think it's such a big deal to like try to paint me as the dude. I applied to work there to help you, dude. Don't you get it? I knew that your fucking shit was old and shitty because I was in middle school when that shit was running. I knew what the state had. I already knew what cards you were trying to play with, and your deck was only 1/4 full. You can't hate me for that, dude. You can't hate me for trying to help you. You definitely can't hate me for getting William killed, dude. Like, think about it. I spent 2 weeks in fucking jail. 3 almost. Like, and I knew all that shit was going on. It's incredibly disheartening, dude, once you look at the full story and the full picture of what was happening. Dude, it was such a blur to me, it's hard for me to even fucking piece that shit together. That's why I use the internet to record this shit. That's what it's for. It was developed by the military. Alright? And cryptocurrency fell out of an alien spaceship, alright? And I don't give a fuck. Alright? I don't give a shit what you have to say about that. You want to say I'm Looney Tunes, crazy, blah, 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 whatever. You can take that to your fucking Democratic Jesuit sunrise and shove it up your ass. Alright? Because, like, that shit's over your head, bro. That shit's over my head. To know it's there is enough. Alright? And, like, its reverse engineering process is worth a lot. Obviously. It's worth more than every fucking currency on the planet now. And it only took, like, no time at all. It didn't take but, like, what? How many years? Think about it, though. Isn't it interesting to know that Zio Incorporated was started in March 3rd of 2009? That's where all this started, Andy. 3/3/2009. Look at the fucking records in your own goddamn state, you bastard fuck. I had 6-figure income, bro. I was getting robbed then on the internet through fucking assholes just like I'm getting robbed across the street by assholes now. Nothing's different. My Bank of America trade account that had $800,000 in it got robbed by a liar who's in prison now. Been in there on some other bullshit. The feds don't even know that this motherfucker is even fucking one of the ones who robbed me. And he also robbed my fucking classmate in college. And I'm not talking about UK. I'm talking about UAT. It's like the whole fucking premise of going to the college and trying to get in is because it's a toolbox for the NSA. That's the whole point, dude. We're training to save you from dying. And you're over here acting like none of this fucking Gladio B shit even exists, dude. You're delusional as fuck. People are dropping next to you, bro. And I'm trying to save your life. And you're arresting me. It's like I don't even know how to get you guys to come out of your little fucking castle. And fucking do something. I mean, think about it. I called every fucking cabinet in the state. And they were all like, where's unemployment? Yo, y'all can't just like point fingers in a circle jerk when y'all owe 200,000 to 400,000 people money in excess of $10,000. It's like, you didn't have to worry about where the money came from because the feds gave it to you to give to the consumer. But instead of giving it to the consumer, your fucking bullshit 1993 software, bitch, you don't need $15 million to install some fucking Dell Sens and a fucking one piece of software, and it literally reruns everything. NIC is a fucking commercialized content management system for DMV services, basically circuit court clerk services, everything that like is attached to someone that is dispensable from the feds. Dude, job finding, like all this shit. Update your software and stop crying about needing $15 million for something that doesn't cost $20,000. I mean, R&D, build that shit, fucking figure out where you need to slap it in your server room. I don't know. But if your server room is using 1993 clip art from Microsoft Works, no wonder you got hacked. It wasn't me, though. I guarantee it wasn't me. I don't destroy critical infrastructure. Unless it's committing massive fraud, dude. And when I told those people, I said, hey, I'm trying to get y'all paid, blah, blah, blah. Because you're unpaying me at the same time you're unpaying yourself because you're ignorant as fuck. You're ignorant, brainwashed, and fucking abusing the fuck out of someone who's been busting their ass for you for longer than you've even been in fucking that piece of shit school. So don't act like I don't have a fucking reason to be mad, dude. This is real life now, motherfuckers. I don't play no video games anymore. And even if I was playing video games, man, it was just for relaxing. Alright? And fucking taming my mind. Because in this fucking job, dude, this is the hardest fucking job in the world, man. This is the hardest fucking job in the world, dude. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. The people who do the job that I do are doing the hardest job in the world, man. So, when Explosive Ordnance Disposal Commander Wyatt Flukisher for the U.S. Army fucking buys me a bunch of, he's a liberal, He's a Democrat. He didn't like Trump. He's still like my best friend. I don't give a fuck. None of that politics shit. It stops. Y'all people need to learn to fucking stop taking that shit so far, dude. Stop fucking acting like you're looking for a target on people who were never racist. In fact, we're less racist than everyone that you know. Alright? No one in my fucking camp is racist. My camp is made up of fucking literally nothing but international people. I got friends from India, I got friends from Ukraine, I got friends from Russia, I got friends from fucking Yugoslavia, I got friends from Turkey, I got friends from South America all over the piece of shit, I got friends from North America all over the piece of shit, I got friends from Canada, I got friends from Italy, I got friends from London, I got friends from Netherlands, I got friends everywhere, and everybody fucking tells me shit. And like they add me and fucking click me into shit because I help it get better. Because I know people who can assemble to make it better. And I'll be damned if you're gonna sit there and shit all over those fucking people who have busted their asses as long as I have. And at the same time try to fuck with our money, dude. You're fucking crazy. You're digging your own fucking shallow grave, dude. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. Shit like that. You shouldn't be allowed to fucking be the governor if you don't know how to fucking do shit, dude. Liberals mean well, right? They want to feel like they're on the edge of fucking changing things. Don't change things for the worse, dude. Because that's what you're doing. It's like you're driving a giant boat. It's about to hit an iceberg. And I'm back here in 2013. Yo, Andy, where's my money? Where's my money, Bevan? Where's my money? Dude, why do you think I was fucking busting your balls, man? If y'all would have given me money back then, I could have bought every fucking barrel of fucking wild turkey and Jim Beam and fucking I could have literally bought out every fucking barrel company in the fucking Midwest, fucking. But I wasn't going to let your inability to understand what was being, offered as far as like state equity get in the fucking way of me making it actually happen, because you're a fucking idiot, dude. I knew you were a fucking idiot back then. At $64,000 of Bitcoin, bro, you're still a fucking idiot. We're just farther down the kicked can. Except you're kicking a can and I'm kicking gold bars because I fucking did the math, busted my ass, worked for all the military people who were involved with the creation of Bitcoin, and I'll live happily ever after forever after I fucking take you and dunk you through the fucking Supreme Court. I can't deal with you and your fraud anymore, dude. You're fucking 10,000 other people by filing my money wrong. There's no way to file it wrong, dude. You can't file a zero because it's fraud. Nobody in the fucking United States files a zero unless they're brain dead or retired. Alright? And even then, retired people don't even file zeros. So it's just absurd to think that you would just sit there and continually allow this to happen. You know people were fucking me over. You know people were robbing me. You know people were fucking manufacturing basically a fake narrative. That whole discovery that they have, literally all of it is just bullshit. That whole like bomb threat bullshit, no dude, I've never called in a bomb threat, ever. In my whole life, never have I ever called in a bomb threat. But there has been people who have robbed me. Let me give you an example. Alright, Wyatt Flukiger, Explosive Ordnance Disposal Commander, buys me a bunch of really expensive servers from Facebook's liquidation sale because Mark Zuckerberg built his own storage network appliances so that it was more efficient to run Facebook to save them money. It's like you buy a white label box from Dell and it's got a bunch of features, and Zuckerberg was trying to save the company money, so he just manufactured basically the same thing with the less features that he didn't need. And that's how computers work. Alright? So back in like 2013, I had been running Zio Inc. from like 2009 to 2013. Why do you think I got so heavily involved in Bitcoin, Andy? It's because back then y'all were literally fucking robbing the fuck out of me. Your dad was sending fucking sheriff posse to my business on the regular. They have been robbing me since Steve Beshear was the governor, all right? Bevin found, when I said, where's my money, Bevin? And he fucking arrested me, dude, he helped me. Matt Bevin helped the fuck out of me, dude. Matt Bevin is the reason I'm rich right now. If it weren't for Matt Bevin hooking me up with the people that contacted me that are part of his business, you know, and the military and all the fucking people who were qualified to do this shit never would have happened, dude. So for you to sit there and act like you're gonna shit talk Matt Bevin is just absurd. Because that dude isn't even in office, and the shit he did while he was in office is still making the state money while you're doing effectively nothing. Except arresting people who are actually pushing the cash for your state. You're delusional. You can't just like make up mental illness bullshit to sweep a lie under the rug. Dude, I'm a 33-year-old man, dude. I'm a 33-year-old man who's been presented with a 33-degree Freemasonry sword that was my grandfather's by the motherfucker who is like best friends with Bill Gates. I don't give a fuck what you have to say, Andy. What you did was get people killed. Like, you were literally, like, flat out told, I'll subpoena that tape recorder from KSP's little bullshit interview, and you're all going to jail, dude. That's insane. It's like, what more bullshit have you done that I don't know about? Because I knew about all the Medicare and tax bullshit from like fucking 10 years ago. Y'all been fucking drugging me since I was 5 years old, dude. I never had a fucking chance to fight you because by the time I was 18, the people who had oppressed me for 15 fucking years had control. And like breaking that control and getting away from that was probably the worst part of my life, because the way y'all bitch ass motherfuckers have that fucking piece of shit fucking Eastern State or whatever set up is to like benefit y'all. It has no benefit for anyone who goes there. Y'all dead-ended me for a decade, literally on lies, and just kept arresting me over and over and over and over again for the same fucking thing because I wouldn't forcibly take meds that you lied about for me to take in the first place. And when you take those meds and you don't have real fucking problems, it starts to cause the problems you don't have. Y'all fucking tried to destroy my life, dude, for so long. I don't have anything for that, man. And I'm not gonna let you get away with that shit, because you ruined my life, dude. And you did it to other people too. And after that whole unemployment fiasco, and the whole fucking 500,000 checks you just done missed, you just like free opened fucking, didn't even try and fucking like check to see who was like filing reports and shit. So basically what you're telling me is a bunch of rich people or a bunch of fake rich people stole all the money, and a bunch of scammers. So the people like me who actually busted my ass, who needed the money to fight an active terrorist that you said, you know, my job, you're like making fun of my fucking job title and like pissing everybody off in Langley. Nobody in Langley wants to hear your bullshit, Andy. They're all fucking there because either a loved one or a friend or a colleague or something got murdered, bro. You're not there, bro. You're not in DC. You're at home, petting Lassie, eating goldfish, drinking lemonade, or whatever the fuck you do, dude. I don't know. But I learned a long time ago how to do my job I'm doing right now. I'm doing fucking 110 down the interstate, headed back to fucking Langley, so I can get rid of your fucking tax defrauding bitch ass. And then y'all, your little bullshit fucking media-splained Democrat clone fucking institution of lies, whatever the fuck, whatever the fuck news fucking Courier Journal bullshit fabricated, you gotta pay to read the news crap, is just disheartening as fuck, man. Because they like align to lie for you, even though the rest of the public is like, what the fuck? How could they just make this shit up? So, I don't know what your daily speech is, but you should probably get on the intercom and start telling people how to make money, dude, because the only people who are left in 40508 are liberal Democrats. And like, I mean, I was emailing legislators asking about my unemployment. Nobody ever called or emailed me back, dude. And the reason why is because the feds have known that you fucking cocksuckers have been cheating them for so long, bro. They knew like 5 years ago. They just left me undercover so that I could hang y'all on your bullshit. And it's like, I can't believe that this is even happening in my own state. In one zip code in my state, I'm the colonel for an underground military base for retired FBI. Like, we're talking 30 years plus. And then in another zip code, I'm a fucking manufactured, defrauded, abused, harassed, threatened with murder constantly, and fucking, like, basically just completely just demoralized and, like, obtusely, like, just shit on by a bunch of people who don't have a shit to piss in the wind on education. They're like, oh, it even says they're not a student on the fucking discovery. It's like, dude, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but my education trumps yours. It really does. Like, the education I have is being directly trained by CIA agents. How the fuck do you think I learned how to do all the shit that I know how to do? How do you think I got so... Why do you think, like, as soon as I got into Bitcoin, the feds were like, nice? Because here's what it is, man. Cryptocurrency is a fucking fantastically effective way to track loss and profit. Alright? And when I say loss, I mean, like, if someone robs you in crypto, it's like you have a fucking indiscernible, irrefutable, guaranteed record of the transaction. So here's what happens, right? If I'm operating a ledger in 2018 for like 5,000 people by myself, and those 5,000 people have like a 20,000 downline, that's 25,000 people on that $5,000. All right? Or I'm sorry, then 5,000. 25,000 people on the original 5,000 people. So, like, think about all the money that's involved with those people. The people that would come to the table were either business owners, construction experts, like, just like people who need to move money. A lot of times they'd have to move it international. And other than that, I was running base exchange for like fucking 37 countries. I don't want to hear about how I'm a fucking terrorist, dude, because I'm not. Alright? I'm a fucking concerned citizen, dude. That somebody would attack me for years, brown nose the fuck out of me, and then pompously act like I don't do what I do. That's not fair, man. Y'all don't know me. I'm older than all y'all fucking cocksuckers. And even if I'm not, I've got more education and training than you. So it's stupid and absurd to think that you could just, like, keep lying to get away with this shit. I don't know who's in charge over there in little Andy's little bitch-ass castle or whatever the fuck, but I've been talking to Dick Cheney, and more specifically, I've been talking to people who are connected to Dick Cheney's trusts. So what you should do is you should fucking not fuck us ever again, Andy. You should never fuck us again, because if you do, you might just end up getting someone killed again. Like, it was all cool, like, I would have just let it go and just gone on. You thought I would fucking crazy and that I don't have any fucking mental illness or blah, 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 or whatever. Whatever you wanted to try to breach a drug and kill me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because you already tried to kill me, like, so many times. Like, I've almost died, like, 3 times. Dude, he says he needs some intensive therapy. What that means is they're going to drug me until I'm dead. Nah, dude. That ain't happening. You're not doing that shit, dude. There's no way. Dick Cheney says, fuck you. Alright? You're riding around in your daddy's pocket with no money because he's a dumbass who can't fucking make money. And I'm in fucking Dick Cheney's pocket, okay? I'm looking for the fucking coffee pot in his pocket because I need some coffee, okay? I'm in the pocket, literally brewing the coffee, okay? I'm drinking the coffee. I'm not sure what you're doing in daddy's pocket, but it doesn't look like a whole lot of shit. Now, Dick Cheney, he's really fucking mad right now because you just got a bunch of fucking, basically fucking seniorage fucking murdered because you're a fucking pompous asshole who want to throw somebody in jail who didn't ever fucking have nothing to do with y'all. Ever. Like, I left and went to other states because Bevan found out. He was like, holy shit, really? They doing all this shit? What the fuck? Yeah, Bevan knew. Why do you think he fucking left a bunch of money that he made for the state with a bunch of investigators before he fucking left office? It's because he knew y'all were gonna cheat to get in there. Y'all cheat over the presidency, you'll definitely cheat over a governorship. There's no way you won. There's only 2 counties in the whole fucking state that vote blue. And that's downtown Lexington and Louisville. And honestly, I feel like even though, you know, I'm not trying to demoralize a blue voter, just like I'm not trying to demoralize a red voter, because I'm a green voter, so it doesn't matter. But what I'm trying to say is that they both lie to you. They don't care about your fucking real problems. Bevan was someone who actually cared and actually tried to fix things. You're just, I don't know, man. I don't know what you're doing. At 5, it doesn't seem like a whole lot of nothing. So, anyway, I gotta go back to Virginia here. So I'm gonna blank out here because I gotta go back. But don't make me do this again.